welcome Mr. Fab to the First Take desk. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate the invite.
Now, you didn't jump on the bandwagon. You've been a fan. You've been a season ticket holder of these Warriors for over a decade. What was your reaction after last night's game?
Last night was a good game, man, but it's just another game. You're playing against a great organization and what Cleveland has, and they're a great team. All we did was defend.
What are you, an assistant coach?
Is this coach speak? Is this coach speak? You're a little nervous?
All we did was defend home court.
Yeah. Are you traumatized after last year? Is that
Yeah.
what's
I think
happening?
so.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You've been listening to more bravado after those two
No,
games.
I'm not a biased fan. You know, we're being realistic. The Cavs possibly have the greatest player on earth on their team, arguably. And at any given night, he can go out and produce. Two good people, Kyrie and LeBron, coming together on any given night, they can beat any team in history's past. So we just did what we had to do. We defended home court and 2 more games. So the first 1 or 2, to me, it doesn't matter if we sweep, if we go 5, if we go 7, as long as we get 4 before they get 4.
Now, let's be real. How much of that reservation is truthfully based off of what happened last year and the fact and maybe the fear that it could happen again?
This has nothing to do with last year. We're definitely a total different team.
What y'all want to do?
It's Marcellus. I mean,
Better hope Jonathan Ogden isn't in the audience.
It's a total different team. This is not Harrison, and Harrison is a great friend of mine, real good friend of mine.
Yeah.
I'm not up here to, scrutinize his character or anything, but Kevin Durant is a different specimen, man. And this guy is going out there and he's playing with I'm not little brother anymore, LeBron. And he has that chip on his shoulder. When you seen yesterday in the third quarter, I think LeBron was getting a little rough with him and trying to bully him up a little bit. He responded with not only a 3-point shot, but a move in LeBron's face like, okay, listen, I'm not playing with you, boy.
Yeah.
And, I ain't playing with you, boy.
As a season ticket holder for over a decade, so you were there for the whole ride,
Yeah.
So you see it coming together, and then Mark Jackson, and he's instilling confidence. They're still not really moving the ball, but you can see there's something there, and then Steve Kerr comes in, the offense gets fluid, and they bring in more pieces, and now KD, and it looks like it's put over the top. Can you describe what it's like being from the area, having those tickets, spending that money, showing up to the games through the lean years, and then seeing the whole process, and now you're on the precipice of greatness?
I've been blessed with even positioning, with being in position of getting in the games how we were getting in the games years ago. And I met a guy named Jeff Tuttle and Mike Sherman. They own actually 12 seats in the front row, and they brought me in like a nephew and like a son. So to be able to be embraced by those guys like that, man, to get those seats that's a blessing as all.
Just as someone in the Bay Area who's
We
seen
enjoyed
this
the
renaissance.
process, Max. What we did was we enjoyed the process. As you alluded to earlier, this team was brought by. We picked these guys. We had Steph, we had Clay, we had Draymond going 35th, you know what I'm saying, in the second round. We picked this team, and then the nucleus of it coming together with Kevin Durant coming in, just like you said, put us over the top. So enjoying the process. Mark Jackson was a great motivator. I think I heard someone saying earlier, we need motivators in our life and we need mentors. And the motivation of this team was definitely brought to fruition from Mark Jackson's philosophy.
Does that make it easier? From the rest of the world's point of view, Stephen A. Smith has called KD's move the weakest move he's ever seen from a superstar in the history of basketball or in the history of American team sports. But from a Warriors fan's point of view, I'd probably be thinking, hold on, these were not super high draft picks. This was built organically from the draft and from coaching and from player development. We're not allowed to sign one free agent. We can't sign a single superstar free agent.
If we talk about that, we talk about let's put this on. As basketball, it's a team's position from the front office to the players to build a great team. Do we want to say, are we throwing a slat at David Griffin, or are we accrediting Bob Myers for building this team and Jerry West for building this team? But this isn't the first time that this has happened. We look at the Detroit Pistons. We look at when Adrian Dantley was traded for Mark Aguirre, and they were able to build a stronger nucleus to get stronger.
Moses Malone going to the Sixers.
After they had lost to the Sixers. So we're talking about, this isn't the first time this is going. But in today's time, with the millennials and with social media being as rampant as it is, it's more visible and it's more highlighted. So you can't villainize Kevin Durant for making a decision to want to be a winner. How can you be mad at someone who wants to win?
Has the media and the fans and social media and all the scrutiny and criticism of KD coming here dampened the feeling at all for Warriors fans this year? Like, yeah, y'all won, but you're supposed to win.
Not at all.
It hasn't taken away from the joy of the whole thing?
Because you're not supposed to win. We did a team as what we went and put a team together with hopes of winning. and we're winning.
But you're the favorites, too. So that is supposed to win.
But at the end of the
Synonymous.
day,
You're just saying he's wrong, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's
the end-
synonymous for a reason.
so at the end of the day, we have a great team.
Yeah, yeah.
On paper, we're a better team, and on that court, we're showing that we're a better team. But at the end of the day, it's the NBA. So on any given night, anyone can beat anyone.
That's fair, especially when it's LeBron. But speaking of signing players, your first cousin's Marshawn Lynch. How happy are you that he's back in the Bay playing football?
Oh, Raiders fans make some noise. Raiders fans make some noise. He's just.
You like their
We-
chances this year to do something?
Oh, we know why he's here. You know, he's just here so he can win a championship, man. We want to be able to give both Oakland teams a championship before they leave, because that's at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's the city. You know what I mean? It's the city, Oakland, and it's town business. We just want to be able to go get a championship.
I've asked all our Oakland, or many of our Oakland guests, or Bay Area guests about the renaissance in Bay Area sports in recent years. The Raiders are on the rise, and that was after the Niners were good for a while, really good. The Giants win the World Series like every other year. Andre Ward is undefeated, and even boxing, you look at every kind of corner of the sports world and their championships or top competitors in the Bay Area. So what's that been like to live through the renaissance here?
It's a great time right now, and I just wish Billy Bean would get everything together. And the money ball situation of hopefully that he could bring these A's in. We had a great chance to win with that organization, but it's great, man. Like Hammer said a couple days ago, something in the water, and the champions out here, they're actually doing and they're prevailing, and it's a great time. What a time to be alive for the Bay Area, not only as sports fans, but as the regular everyday life people out here, man, with something to cheer about, because outside of sports, it's pretty dampened and morbid, but it's something to cheer for, and it's something to take your mind away from the things that's going on in the world today, man. And it's just a great feeling.
Quoting Hammer on the show a couple days ago, that means you're watching every morning.
I'll watch every day.
Oh, there